Hello, I'm Clarice Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself, and create the life that you truly want to live as a result. This is today's tarot. It's rule signs. It's Friday the 4th of October 2024. I hope you're doing well. I offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com, and energy healings too. Check out what I've got available. Anything from one question readings right up to soul contract readings if you want a long report about your whole life and what you're doing here. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. So let's have a look. What's in the energies for everybody today? We've got the awakening, waking up to something and dance with joy. Nice. Waking up to something that makes you real happy. So something could be coming to light that makes you really happy, or you could be realizing something that makes you really happy. You could actually be realizing something that sets you free from something that's been making you unhappy, which is a different thing, you know? Things like realizing that we don't have to put up with something, or that we can break free of it and we can make a new decision. You know, that kind of thing can make us feel really good. You got a vision. It could have something to do with this as well, a vision. Awakening to a vision. This might be literal. I mean, you might be waking up from a dream, a really good dream. It's like, wow, I hope that comes true. Sometimes we do have prophetic dreams, you know. Dreams. And our subconscious mind is saying this is your direction. Dreams, see? Strength as well. Wow, the dream card. I love it when the cards come out when I'm already talking about it. So a vision, a dream, you being strong. Let's get some tarot out and see. Interesting, after a new moon as well. I will still have some new moon readings available from my website, BeHealing.com. They are $30 off the new moon reading. So if you're wanting to check out what it is for you personally, get one of those readings. Interesting. So we've got a lot of relationship cards on the table here. Let's get through them. Oh, okay. So starting out with the Ace of Cups, this is the start of something that you'd really love. It's sometimes the falling in love card because of that, because it's starting something you'd really love, which can be a relationship. We've got the Lovers with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork makes the dream work, and the Lovers is the lovers. We've got the King of Cups, someone with feelings for you, someone loving you or appreciating you. We've got the Queen of Swords with the Four of Swords. This is boundaries, and the Four of Swords is about relaxation, time out. Boundaries and time out, which I think is an important thing, even if you're falling in love, especially if you're falling in love, to have boundaries and have time out, time away from each other. It's when we can get clarity. Yeah. Okay, so Ace of Cups, starting something we'd really love. Really good feeling card, the Ace of Cups. It can feel overwhelmingly good. It can feel like joy, yeah? Ace of Cups. Tell us why the Ace of Cups is here, please. Now, it might just be that vision. Oh, wow, the same two cards that came out yesterday. So the Hierophant and the Ten of Materials, this is about long-term happiness, and it's about traditional values, especially when we're talking about relationships for these two. Because the Ten of Materials is when you build something together, the Hierophant, very traditional values. Wow, okay. So it could be that you've had a vision of that. You know, yesterday's new moon was all about letting go of a path that we thought was true, or just being open to it not being true and seeing what the true path is, our true path, especially to those traditional kind of relationships, if that's what you're after. And so this is, it might just be the vision. You know, if you did that work yesterday, if you did open yourself up to perhaps a more truthful path, then yeah, you very well could have had a dream or a vision of your new path. Honoring your energy and ascension. And it often comes from letting go, you know, even on a new moon. Letting go. And letting go of what we think we know. We can have spiritual ego, right? And if we think we know the path, or if we think that something was just so aligned, or that omen was so strong, or that message that we got internally, that intuition that we got was so strong, we can fool ourselves that that is the path and hold on to it so firmly that we miss the true path that's there. And so letting go of that, or just being curious, like, maybe I haven't got it right, show me my true path, that can lead us forward. So ascension and honoring your energy, it's even better than that. That's what I'm hearing. It's even better than that. Okay. Lovers and Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work. Someone that's on your level. A lover that's on your level. The Nine of Inspiration. You've been healing yourself. Carry on forward. The Ten of Inspiration. Put those burdens down. You don't have to do this by yourself. In the Chariot, you could be pulled in two directions. Right. So the healing that you've been doing, the Nine of Inspiration, a lot of us have been doing healing around boundaries, around really noticing who we're attracted to. We can tend to attract opposites until we really know and love ourselves. And so this is why empaths can be so attracted to narcissists or attracted to those without empathy, because they seem to be giving us what it is that we want. So it's when we're judging ourselves for the way that we are. And when we see those people over there and they seem to be doing well in the world, we're attracted to that. But they're doing well in the world because everything's twisted at the moment. They're being rewarded for bad behavior. That's not what you want in your life, right? And so if that is the kind of healing that you've been doing, like recovering from being romantically involved with these kind of people, because they're not good for having relationships with. They might be good in business, they might be good in that external world, but they're not good to have a relationship with. If you have been healing from that, that could be what's pulling you in two directions here. Yesterday I was talking on that floating on air energy. When we have really strong feelings for somebody, it's a red flag. It will be, but balance is where it's at. Balanced feelings is where it's at. Any high or really positive feeling that we get, there's going to be the flip side of that. They're going to give us the flip side of that. Whereas someone who is healthy, they're going to give us that medium, you know. And so we can do ourselves a disservice by looking for the relationships that give us that high. It's exactly that. It's a high. The highs give us lows too. They always do, whether we're talking about alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, or getting into a relationship with a narcissist. Yeah, we're going to get the high when we get into a relationship with a narcissist because they know how to love bomb. That's how they get us in. We would never have a relationship with them otherwise if they were straight up with us. We would never have a relationship with them, right? If they were just on an even keel, because we would see the negative aspects of them, that they don't have empathy. So they have to impress us. They have to impress us to get what they want from us. And if you get sucked into that and you want that high from them, that you get from them, you're going to keep on getting sucked into these things, into these wrong relationships. Putting the burdens down, Ten of Inspiration, the Chariot pulled in two directions. So there's a part of you that's still going to want that. Like, they're having it all, the dream, that kind of thing. There's an inner journey behind this, but there's some letting go to do for sure. King of Cups, someone's got feelings for you. The Star, you're hoping someone's got feelings for you. A reunion of souls and that they're coming back. The Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords, but giving yourself space. The Queen of Swords is about having boundaries. We've got to take things slowly, right? And if we're getting to know someone in a relationship, we don't see them very often, and then you'll get to know them better. You'll get to know how they react to that. The Three of Inspiration, wait and see. Wait and see. So, why do we have to have space? Why do we have to have time by ourselves? It's a test. It's a kind of a test. Because if you are with somebody, if you're attracted to someone that doesn't have empathy, how can you find that out? Well, you find that out by saying no to them. You find it out by, like, changing something up. So if you've agreed to go out with them, you change your mind and you say, you know, you switch it up. You take some control over the relationship like that. Any normal person that's got empathy will be fine about that. Oh, your plans have changed, no problem. A narcissist will not be okay about that. They want to be in control. And so this is why we have to do this. It's not playing games. It's just finding out who they are. Because they do show us, if we put them in the right situations, they do show us. It can be anything from, like, not answering a text, you know. If you just leave it, if you don't answer a text, like, I remember one time I went for an hour and a half massage. Of course, I didn't take my phone with me. I left my phone at home because the place I was going for a massage was really close to where I was living. I left my phone at home and I went for the massage, and I was so chilled out afterwards, and I came home, and when I eventually went back to my phone, it was probably about 2.5 hours later, there was so many angry messages from a narcissist on it because I wasn't available for them when they wanted me to be available to answer a question. It was just a friend. It was someone who is doing something for me. And they were furious that I wasn't available right then. So they were showing me like really strongly how they deeply resented doing this thing for me. And how dare I not be available for them when they need to ask me a question about this thing that I was doing for them. These signs, right? So then we know. Then we're like, oh, red flag. Wow. Furious at something like that. People with empathy don't do stuff like that, right? So, Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, needing space, wait and see. Masculine energy and creativity is behind that. Yeah, you could get creative with it. Like I said, we're not playing games. We're just making sure that we're putting people in the situations to see. Because if you're a people pleaser, if you're always doing the right thing and putting them first, you're never going to know. Because you will always be like letting them take control and take the lead. Interesting. Okay, so what about relationships then? We seem to be in a relationship thing at the moment, which doesn't surprise me, Libra. Libra season. What have we got for our singles, please? There's definite messages lately that someone that you might be waiting for, that you think has got feelings for you, that you think is coming back, that might not be true at all. That might be the wrong path. You've got the wrong intuition on that, or you've had the wrong signs or whatever from that readings. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges, right? And you can challenge them, and they should be okay with that too. Narcissists are not okay with being challenged. They react very, very badly. They erupt if you question them or if you call them out on something really badly. So lighten up and make time for self-love. Doing your own thing. And remember, you're not trying to get someone to like you. You're lovable, you're likable as you are. You don't have to bend over backwards and do what they want you to do in order for them to like you. You're finding out whether you like someone else and their true character. We've got respect here. So looking out for signs of respect. That can be faked. They might be showing that they respect you. Put them in a situation with people that are lesser than them. See how they treat them. We've got commitment and differences. And be careful of committing too fast. Like I said before, we can have more intense emotions and feelings. We can get a high from someone who is the opposite of us. And that's a warning sign. Someone that is opposite to us is a warning sign. So, we've got play here. Could be having fun with someone, but fantasy. Be careful of the fantasy as well, so we can start falling for and having these high feelings based on a fantasy, a vision, a dream that we've got. Be careful of that. Try and see someone as they truly are. Well, think of a yes or no answer question. I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'll pull one of them out very shortly. Oh, I haven't gone these cards yet. I felt like I was doing something wrong there. Let's get some of these cards out first, and then we'll do the one question thing. Just too chilled after my meditation. We've got to target a goal-oriented person. We have a younger man. We have wealth, perhaps a wealthy younger man. And we have a yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Okay, think of a yes or no answer question. Of course, this reading is just a bit of fun though. I mean, that yes or no answer is just a bit of fun. This reading is a general reading, not a personal one. If you do want a personal reading, I have all kinds of readings available from my website, behealing.com. Check that out. I'll pop a link for it in the description box below, and also up there too. Anything from one question readings up to soul contract readings to find out why you're here on this planet. We've got the Star, wishful thinking, and the Wheel of Fortune, fate. Okay, wishful thinking and fate. Be careful of this. Sometimes wishful thinking and positive fantasies and visions and dreams can be very compelling, and we can feel like it's real, like it's a sign, like it's an omen. But you need to be very careful of that, because that's your energy falling in love with your own energy. Your energy falling in love with your own fantasy energy. It's within you. You've made it up. You are fabricating someone, yeah, an idea of someone that you want to be with. But be careful of linking that with someone else. You need to take a step back from that and take a look at who they truly are, who they're being, what their behavior is like, and all of that. So yeah, just be careful of that wishful thinking, linking it together with fate. It's a trap. It's a trap, I tell you. It's a trap that a lot of empaths with limerence get into. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Your answer is no. It's the rupee. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment. Love hearing from you. And consider clicking that join button as well to be a part of my membership. You can come along to members only live shows where I do extra channeling for you guys. Well, have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.